David, does it now feel like you can breathe a little bit? Because you got the All-Star break coming. It's kind of been a whirlwind the last few weeks.
Yeah, I think it's been good. Getting in with the guys and just trying to get acclimated and all that. But, it'd be good to have a couple days off and, feel like kind of settled where I am and kick off the second half when we get back.
Describe the process. Like, I know we heard about getting a few extra days just to get your feet under you, but just what exactly you go through to join a new team and even get to know everyone.
Yeah, I think it's been a good situation just because I've played with a couple of guys, know a couple of the guys, and then played against a lot of them. So there's some familiarity there, and I think it's just, getting in the organization, learning about the organization, the coaching staff, getting on the same page with them. And so a lot of moving parts, but the Cubs did everything they could to make it a smooth transition and help us out. And, I think it's, the biggest thing is just the excitement for the new opportunity and to join this group after seeing them in 2 series this year and playing against them in the past. Just a really good competitive group, well coached, and guys that want to win, and so that fits with my goals. So like I said, it's been exciting to be over here.
So when you talk about this group, of course it was made, the fact that you're a ground ball guy, the defense here, what has stuck out to you about this defense?
Well, I think it's just, seeing it from the other side, you can see the talent and the experience and the skill on the defensive side, and I think with the infield and the outfield, kind of knowing what we had and knowing what I was going to have behind me. But I think it's been fun to work with the catchers, get on the same page with them, just kind of get to know each other, what I like to do, what they like to do. And so it's been fun to throw now to both guys and be able to go through games with them and build that relationship.
What's it like for you calling pitches? Because especially when it's like you're talking about new catchers, they're getting to know you, you're getting to know them. Do you try to take a little bit more control? Do you just rely on them, or what's that like in the beginning?
I think it's a mix of both. With Miggy, it's completely new. With Carson, I've known him for a while and faced him quite a bit, and so I think he had a pretty good handle on kind of my stuff and what I like to do just from being on the other side of it in the batter's box. And so I think a lot of it is just conversations. Carson wasn't catching the night that I got traded over, so he spent a good amount of time in the clubhouse with me, just kind of going over some of the finer details and kind of getting some of those things in order. So it's always fun. Those guys work their butts off behind the plate for us, and so to be able to get on the same page and have a good relationship and have it be as fluid and as efficient as we can make it, it's been fun.
Where have you guys overlapped over the years? And what was it like to be able to have someone like that kind of sit down with you?
Yeah, he was committed to Oregon. I ended up going to Oregon, so I met him a few times there, and then ended up playing with his brother at Oregon for a couple years. So, it's just nice to have, a guy that you have some familiarity with and be able to kind of get things going at a little faster pace than you come into a room where you don't know anybody and there's no experience, there's no past history with either facing them or throwing to them. So, it's been good, and I think it's helpful when you have someone like that. And it seems like he and Miggy work really well together, and so I think maybe some of the stuff that he had prior knowledge of, they can talk about, and it's been a great transition with them.
And the coaching staff, the transition you were mentioning last night after your start, just working with them and focusing on the lower half, like what are the conversations and what are stuff that they're pointing out?
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning, they kind of said, look, we're going to let you go out and do your thing, and, brought you over for a reason, and so any way we can help, we'll throw things out when we have it. And so I like to have as much of an open dialogue as we can, and they've been the same way. So it's just, bouncing things off of each other, having conversations, even if it's not particular to my circumstance. Just talking the game, I think, is one thing that I really have enjoyed with them. And, having Tommy be a former player and has been in our shoes and know what we go through has been awesome. And so, I think it's just being able to talk. Honestly, the communication is the biggest thing, and I think they have knowledge of who I am as a pitcher, and that's kind of why they went out and got me. And so being able to learn them and talk to the other guys and see how they work has been fun.